100% hydrolyzed whey isolate from a single source dairy supplier, making it price controlled with predictable taste and texture every time? Let's talk about it. This is Hydrolyzed Precision Protein. This product allowed me to understand a crucial thing about protein sourcing and supplying that I didn't understand before. So what makes this cool is that they are sourcing all of the protein for this product from a single source Italian cheese manufacturer using mozzarella cheese that is an inert, neutral tasting cheese that will not make your protein taste funky. Mozzarella is a very innocuous flavor. It doesn't taste like much of anything. That's why we dress it up when we serve it typically. So they take that, they're locked in because their volume is such that they can basically buy up this entire guy's supply. This happens often in our industry where a customer will buy a protein and they'll come back earnestly with no malintent and they'll say, hey, it just doesn't taste the same. I buy this every month. It's my favorite flavor and now it's different. And then we would reach out to the manufacturer of that protein and we would say, hey, what's going on? We got a return. Did you guys change the flavor? And they would sort of chuckle and go, of course not. Tim will take the return. It's all good. Make your customer happy. But we would never change that flavor. That's our golden goose. That flavor is our top seller. Why do we change it? This just never made sense to me. Sometimes you'll even see a difference in texture of protein, right? I've had customers send me screenshots and go, look, the last batch looked like this. The new batch looks like this. What gives? And if you run that up the flagpole to the manufacturer of the protein, they typically give you more of the same. They go, oh, of course, there could be variation from batch to batch, but we stand by the quality of our supply, right? Why is this happening? This is the loophole that was closed in my brain. They're switching their sourcing. So they're sourcing the raw material from a different place, and there's going to be variations in the raw material, taste, texture, consistency, that even when you put your trademarked or patented or favorite, frankly, flavor system into it, it doesn't necessarily completely cover up the inconsistencies in the source material. Well, there are no inconsistencies in the source material here. They're only using the same supplier every time, predictable quality. You'll notice that in the past there were products purported to be 100% hydrolyzed. ISO 100 comes to mind. And with rising costs, most companies have backed significantly off that claim. No one's making the 100% hydrolyzed claim anymore. If it does say hydrolyzed protein on there, they don't tell you what's known as the DH, or the degree of hydrolysis. This is the only one that we carry that boldly and proudly makes the claim 100% hydrolyzed. So basically, hydrolysis is an enzymatic process that happens in your body. All digestive reactions are reactions of hydrolysis. It just means that sort of gives off water. And it reduces food into its smaller component parts. So a way to think about what's happening with 100% hydrolyzed protein is that you are outsourcing some of the digestive burden to the product itself. So this has a lower cost of digestion to you because some of that digestion has already taken place inside the product, right? Enzymatically. They introduce enzymes into the raw material. This one uses EET, Embedded Enzyme Technology, which I think is a trademark of Glanbia. And what that does is there's a phospholipid bilayer to place the enzyme at a predictable interval in the protein. So it's going to snip near the leucines, and that's going to create a higher leucine yield. Lots of leucine di and tripeptides that have an absorption advantage into your bloodstream faster. And then the coolest part about this EET is that reaction doesn't fully consummate until you add water. So it's a phased reaction. Once you go to mix it up, the enzymes reactivate and start to break down that protein for you to make sure that you can digest this super easily, lowers the digestive burden, and you get a higher uptake. The peptides will appear in the bloodstream faster. So what the feedback we get from customers is, I've tried other isolates before, they made me bloated. It's not a lactose thing. Almost all isolates tout a lactose-free claim. It's something to do with the quality of the protein, but a lot of customers that have switched to this product report the exact same thing. It's the best digesting isolate that they've tried. And then part two is there's an anabolic benefit to that, right? If we can spike the amino acids in the bloodstream faster, it's sort of analogous to taking a free-form amino acid supplement. You're gonna get a higher muscle protein synthesis response faster, which means you can jumpstart the recovery process. So all in all, it's under the radar. I don't know why. It's a protein that I feel deserves more attention than it's currently getting, which is why I want to make this video for you today. I grabbed vanilla ice cream, standard, but they do have Neapolitan. They have banana split ice cream sundae. They have horchata. So they're really stepping up their flavor game. And this is Hydrolyzed Precision Protein, 100% hydrolyzed with embedded enzyme technology. Give it a go. You're going to love it.